in quite some time. Minnesota won the toss and deferred. It'll be Will Shipley on the kickoff return for the Eagles, and he'll get hit shot. He is back and blocking right away, Pam, for Saquon Barkley, who's trying to get going after
medium, second and short.
So a couple of Barkley runs, and they pick up a first down on the ground to the 36-yard line.
Jalen Hurts under center like he is here.
And they toss it to Barkley. So the first three plays, similar to what we saw against the Giants 10 days ago. They're trying to get Barkley active.
Sticks over the last 2 years.
Sticking with the ground. Barkley on the cutback. Not much there as Jonathan Allen. We saw plenty of Philadelphia. They load the line. They rush just four. Hurts gets rid of it fast. And a lunging effort to try to pick up the first down by Devontae Smith. It looks to be about it. There is the push. Let's see where they spot this ball. Officials were lined up at the 40.
They get just enough.
That was Tyler Batty making his NFL debut today. Lined up on the ground sideways. Hurts will run it outside.
They are as an offense.
Sticking with it on the ground. This is Tank Bigsby, the former Jacksonville Jaguar, who's got his first.
A little down.
Hurts on the keep. Not much there. Harrison Smith will run him out of. Another four-man rush. Hurts has a clean pocket. Now flips it out. Caught by Barkley. Working on Metellus. And look at all the shifting by the Minnesota defense. Barkley's going to run it on 3rd and long, and they'll get inside the 40. That ball is loose, but they're going to be whisked. 8 back in coverage this time for Minnesota. Hurts pointing, throwing, trying to find a loose man. It's A.J. Brown. He's in.
A.J. Brown.
Vikings dropped 8 back that time, and A.J. Brown found a loose alley down the sideline. They needed a 2-and-1. Jordan Addison in motion. Wentz slings it out. Hawkinson bobbles it.
Under center play action and push the ball downfield to 2 of the best wide receivers in the game.
Wentz fires to the 3rd wide receiver. Minnesota league average, and it's one of the worst marks in the NFL. So they convert to stay on the field, and Wentz takes a shot for Jordan Addison. 34-yard gain. Wentz right back to the outside, right back to Addison. He's been the favorite target the last couple of weeks for Wentz.
Gets in this offense. Jordan Addison's really good.
There is Mason trying to surge ahead. It'll be
to the other side of the ball.
You had Jefferson on the near side that time. Easy conversion for Mason. And the Vikings are into the Philadelphia. Have been very sharp in the red zone so far this year. Wentz, the rollout. Floats it to the corner for Addison and overshot it. 2nd down. It's in 2 snaps. And now Will Reichard, who's hit a 62-yarder this year already, will bury it from 59. It's becoming more and more commonplace. Will Shipley from the 2-yard line will return it. Trying to speed through that alley and see all those Minnesota bodies near the line trying to stop Barkley, who gets a few yards out of that first down carry. So after a gain of 4, an extra body coming for Minnesota, as is typical on 1st and 2nd down. A quick throw to Smith sets up 3rd down and 1. 4-man rush. Hurts lofts it up there, and it was nearly hauled in by Smith. He could not hold it on. Marks in the lead. Braden Mann will boot it away. 47-yard punt to fair. He's matured. He's moved past it. He's already played Philadelphia 1 time with Washington. First target, Justin Jefferson. That's a good guy to get some rhythm for. Wentz starts the 2nd with a toss play for Jordan Mason. A solid hole as Nakobe Dean comes over. And career. Wonder what Brandon Graham is thinking right now as he watches this game. There is another run for Mason. Not much there. It'll be 3rd down coming up. So is Crummon. Wentz hit as he throws. Picked off. Intercepted. There goes Jalen's Hunt. House call Philadelphia. The show. Carter with an impact play on Wentz, leading to the pick 6 for Hunt.
Defense did so well on their way to the Super Bowl. Rush the quarterback and take the ball away. They got them both in one play.
This is Ty Felton, another rookie on that dirty. He blocks for Jordan Mason. Trying to get to the outside. Decent cut, but 3 flags come flying in from all. Wentz. That's a backwards pass, so they're going to lose yardage on this.
Definitely a backwards pass.
So Wentz is rolling out, looking downfield, launches a ball, dangerous pass, intercepted. Another interception. Those were the last 4 Minnesota offensive snaps. Jalen Hurts on the rollout, flips it out, and a short game. Oh, wow, that play got blown up immediately. Jalen Redmond was in the backfield. And Hurts swings it out. And not a whole lot of room for Shipley. Isaiah Rodgers.
As always, she does a great job.
Braden Mann will boot this one away. And it's going to head to the end zone. Much in the last month plus. Well, Carson Wentz gets his 4th straight start today. It's been a rocky last handful of plays. Let's see if that gets them back up. Wentz slings it for Jefferson off the back foot. In space, let him make a play. Justin Jefferson still going down.
They're back, and the plays can be there.
Off the fake, Wentz outside. Here's Oliver, and Makuba's there.
Got one-on-one with Jefferson at the top.
Looking that way. Justin Jefferson couldn't haul it in. Had he done so, that would have been a spectacular. 3rd and 1. Another pass play. Wentz, too tall for Jalen Naylor. And Wentz, you can tell he's frustrated with some. Fake it to Mason. Flag is thrown. Ball is thrown. It is caught. It is a touchdown for Naylor. We'll check the penalty flag. So from 34, just about the length of an extra point. Reichert adds 3 points. One score.
Onto his face. You can't pull him down to the ground on his chest.
Xavier Gibson on the return. They went with the sideline kick. There's that first down blitz from Minnesota to try to stop the run game, and Redmond is there. There is a flag thrown on the play. We'll check.
Especially with this Philadelphia Eagles offense with this offensive line.
So they do run it on 1st down and 20, and Barkley gets a chunk of that yardage back in the NFC North entering action today. Hurts, flag thrown, under pressure, and down he goes. It's Eric Wilson, and he's coming in on a blitz. Hurts flips it, Goddard. And he'll get tackled as the Vikings rally to the ball, and Minnesota had a punt return touchdown. That was Marcus Sherrills 9 years ago. Price will have a shot from the 25 here. Not a whole lot of room, but
it's run action on 1st and 2nd down.
They start with a run. It'll be Mason. Not a whole lot of room there. And you see the big body of
control the game.
Fake to Mason. Inside they go to Hawkinson. He gets tripped up trying to find an alley. And it's going to be 3rd down and long. Extra body coming for Philadelphia. Wentz slings Jefferson. 1st down. And he steps out of bounds. Maybe like zone here because Mitchell did not stick with Jefferson. Wentz under pressure just shovels it ahead. It was grabbed by Xavier Scott. And he stumbled. Pumps, throws underneath. It is caught by Hawkinson. Hit by Nakobe Dean. Now it's Pumps holding on to the ball for a really long time. Still pumping. Trying to maneuver. Stops. Throws. Nobody there. What? So Ryan Wright will boot it away. Jahan Dotson will see it sail out of bounds. Now it helps that distance as well. So Hurts underneath. They get a completion. Clock moves. Devontae Smith on the.
I'm sorry, they brought it 7 times out of 11 dropbacks.
Down the middle towards the sticks, and it's incomplete for AJ.
Flat-footed like that.
Here is a blitz, an extra body from Minnesota. Hurts trying to avoid it. He will not. They catch up to him. Philadelphia may have to. Here is Price off the bounce. And that dirty kick looking for an alley. And boy, Minnesota needs a big play in special teams. They'll get it with good field.
Complimentary football.
Good stuff, Pam. Here is Mason against this Philadelphia defense. They take advantage of excellent field position and one play in.
It's Eagles defense.
Toss play, Mason finds a seam. Takes it down inside the 35-yard line. Philadelphia is kind of. There is a play action. Wentz pumps and then throws it to C.J. Ham, the fullback. Zach Bond is there.
Run game back in this offense.
Wentz Throws it out to the sideline again, and that is close to the sticks, about a yard.
He is one of the nicest
yeah, and I'm
guys.
patting him on the helmet. I'm just glad I didn't go down, guys.
No, you had that, Pam.
You maneuvered out of the way like it was nothing, Pam. I hope it looked very pick up in prosthetics. Darius Frost, the alter ego now. Here is Mason, another big run along the edges. This has been a problem for Philadelphia's down of the day. Sticking with Mason, and Bond is there. Short gain of a couple. Juergens. Wentz fakes it, running out of time, and just throws the ball ahead for an incompletion. So now Philadelphia is just going to play coverage here. So underneath Hawkinson, Bond is there along with DeJean. So now failed to score a touchdown in the red zone 5 times on 15 trips. They have failed 3 times today to pick up points out of it. Xavier Gipson from the 9. Look at the speed of Gibson. And it takes it down. Hurts will come out passing. Smith slides down in front of Cashman at the 21 to make the catch. Brown and now Smith.
That's going to be short of the landing zone.
Penalty against Philadelphia on the kickoff. Did not get to the 20-yard line. The 8-3. Here's a reverse flea flicker. Jefferson gives it back to Wentz. They covered up Hawkinson. Hawkinson trying to grab it. He was matched up.
Pretty much going to guarantee a PI.
Xavier Scott. Wow, Nakobe Dean comes flying in just his 2nd game of the season. That means DeJean is the slot corner. There's Hawkinson over the middle. So they get a chunk play to set up a much more makeable third. Wentz fires to Naylor. And incomplete. Minnesota for a 4th time today looking for their first touchdown. And here is Xavier Scott. 2nd-year man out of Maine powers ahead.
Game here in the second half.
So Wentz steps up and delivers to the sideline to Jordan Addison and a first down in front of Reed.
He does.
Wildcat snap. It is Mason to the left. Can he win the race there? He looked to be short.
Back here, Adam. First off, it starts with the play call. Think back to that game the other.
A crucial drive and conversion. Wentz motion. Toss play. Barkley into Metellus. So a gain of about 4.
Hit injuries in today's world very seriously, as they should.
What a move by Barkley, and one of his best runs of the day, but a flag comes flying out. Hurts out to Bigsby. In space. Good rally by Minnesota. It'll be 3rd down and long. Less than 100 seconds for the 3rd. Here's Hurts stepping up. Flag is thrown far side. Hurts throws near side for about by 5. Deep drop, looking for something downfield. Hurts for Smith, and he holds on despite the Smith hit. They move Barkley. Hurts underneath. Goddard. Grabbed by Metellus. Forward progress. Latu lined up as a fullback. Barkley trying to find an alley, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that takes us to the end of the 3rd. Philadelphia will run it. And Barkley doesn't have anything there. He runs right into Jalen Redmond.
Offsides.
Elliott. No good. Wide to the right. His first down run for Mason. And a good one out near the 40. Running into Nakobe Dean. Deep drop for Wentz. Fires it. Got Addison in stride inside the 40 of Philadelphia. Another deep drop. Wentz pumps and throws. Out route that has been killing the Philly defense today, and it has been a state today after the 3-game suspension to begin the year. Here is Mason. Nothing there that time, and Cooper DeJean comes flying in for a TFL.
Madison's as good of a 2nd receiver as there is in the league.
Underneath, down to the 10-yard line. Bond made the tackle on Jefferson. Wentz looks in that direction. He ends up taking the sack, and it's Moro Ojomo. So Reichard again from 35, his 4th make of the day. Just one touchdown in 5 red zone trips, and the Philadelphia police. Those are the kind of concepts that we're talking about, the confused defenses. That was well played by DeJean. Return by Gibson. So now they bring the extra bodies. Hurts, I don't think he saw that pressure. Somehow he got away from it. Throws off the back foot, incomplete. Those bright green shoes. Hurts, collapsing pocket, got away from Turner, being chased by Turner. Throws on the move.
Big time conversion.
Now back to the ground, and good run for Barkley to take it to the 48.
Yeah, so the way you kind of evaluate a quarterback under...
Barkley saw the pressure, spun away, and was able to surge ahead for the first down. Hurts looks, throws, open man, Devontae Smith. Nobody was near him when he caught it. 5 on the pressure. Hurts throws down the seam. A.J. Brown touchdown! His second of the day. Hurts hadn't put together a passing performance like this all season long. Today, as many touchdowns as in Super Bowl victory against Kansas City. From the 9, it's Price. Stays on his feet to get a couple more.
Hold on to the ball and stress your protection.
So now a 2-score lead for Philadelphia. There's Addison, who's been heavily involved today. Makes the catch in front of Quinyon. He's been Wentz's favorite target so far in this last month. And sure enough, on cue, he steps out near midfield. It's a first all day long. Wentz steps up, takes a shot, and it's incomplete for Jefferson, who had Quinyon Mitchell. S's league average is like 64, 65. Wentz steps up, under pressure, was able to get rid of the football. They're going to rule it incomplete.
Side, Zach Bond.
Wentz stepping up, maneuvers around a defender and picks up a first down with his leg. For Minnesota, down 2 scores. Here comes a blitz from Philadelphia. Wentz, back foot, launches for Jefferson, not there. Points in general are necessary right now. Wentz still can't step up into a throw. He's going to take off again, and he's going to pick up another first down with his...
He's been able to pick up the first down.
Both on 3rd down. Now he steps into a throw into coverage, and it's incomplete. Quinyon Mitchell covering Jefferson. On 2nd down, Wentz, there's that out route after Addison motioned to that side of the field, and out of bounds in front of... 3rd down and 2. Wentz throws on the move, got Hawkinson! Touchdown! They're going to run it. 2 yards for the game, and they're going to get it to Addison, and he's out of bounds inside of 3 minutes. Oh, a roll. 1st and goal from the 10. It is Wentz. Under pressure, and down he goes. It's the 2nd sack of the day, and it's Josh Oot. Wentz looks, floats it, incomplete, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning, and it'll be 4th and goal.